What's up, family, folks, and friends? Oh, man, that's that new one, keeping it funky, and we're keeping it chic, but we're always keeping it real. I'm glad you're here today. I've been thinking about you. How was your week? It's been a week since we talked, but I'm glad you're back, and we've got some interesting information to share with you. I was inspired the other night listening to a post on Instagram, and they were just talking about a thin line between falling back into the old way and the new way, and it completely inspired me to come up with a show and write a show around that to share with you, because I actually found myself in that space. It resonated, and I thought, because it just had such realness with me, I thought I'd share it with my folks. We all are in this thing together. It's a communal effort, and I believe that those moments are inspired for the collective. And so I'm here to share with you today. Basically, the idea is to get up, get back to it. There's a thin line, and you want to tread lightly about realigning with the old you. You want to close those doors and be clear about taking a step back away from what's familiar, what's comfortable, and continue forward with routines and efforts of discipline to move you forward. You don't want to fall out of your soul's purpose. You don't want to be distracted at all, with things that are the bullshit, things that don't matter, that won't hold, any weight, move you forward or sustain you. You definitely want to be moving forward, and you don't want to look back. And I think mostly importantly, you don't want to create or manifest or impact the world based on your mood. You've got to activate out of discipline. Yeah, discipline is the art of choosing your future over your present mood. Your mood wants comfort now, but your future wants sacrifice today. It's gonna hit hard, hopefully, because it knocked me off of my butt. In no way I'm here to pretend that there's a clean line between yesterday and tomorrow. There's a stubborn seam where memory and possibility meet, and when you listen closely, you'll hear the future speaking back. Well, today's show is an unflinching dive into the thin line between then and now, where judgment meets healing and honesty must lead the way. Welcome to There's a Thin Line Between Then and Now. Acknowledge that you are not where you started. You are not who you were. You have become more of who you are. Good job deciding to correct, repair, or walk away and keep going, making yourself a priority with each refresh. Build on that energy and always show up as yourself, the full strength version of yourself. Lean into your intuition and trust the universe to guide, equip, and reveal what should be happening in your life. Go, be magically human. Today's episode is all about edges, borders, and breaking them open. The line between then and now isn't a straight highway, it's a jagged fault line. It is where we learn healing and decide who we want to be. I'm going to push the edges, call out excuses, and share a map for moving forward without erasing where we come from. It's valuable to who we are. What I mean by then is the memory, trauma, legacy, traditions, the safe and the familiar, and by now, the disruption, progress, urgency, and accountability. We are not doomed to repeat or get stuck. We can choose which stories get carried forward and which are written. Here's a quick reminder. This show confronts hard truths, but it's also a space of support. If you've ever felt out of place in your own timeline, you are not alone. I've got your back. I understand clearly what it's like to live in a space and be uncertain about who you are in that space. That makes sense? Hang on with me. We'll get some clarity for it all. Let's name the lines we pretend that aren't there. Line A. The past was simpler. In reality, it often wasn't simpler. It was louder, less forgiving, and more violent for marginalized people. And line B, the present is chaotic. Well, the reality is chaos has a rhythm. It's the friction we need to rewrite rules that never served us. Tell me, what line do you tend to blur? Clinging to what was or fearing what's next? That's the thin line, the memory that stings, the opportunity that heals, and the decision to stand in the middle with both hands open. Name one memory that still stings. Now name one action you can take today to transform its impact. Listen, we're not here to trash the past today. We're here to disentangle the part that wounds from the part that teaches.
Subscribe, listen, repeat. Funky but chic with Sir Wool.
Here are your reflections if you listen to the margin. Silence isn't neutral when it comes to history. I'm inviting you to listen to the margins within yourself, the places where memory, fear, and longing collide. Where has nostalgia kept you from seeing truth? In what area of life do you need greater accountability? What memory, if honored, could become a source of strength for others? I'll share a few of my own reflected truths in the spirit of honesty and non-pretension. Actually, this show is motivating me. I was thinking about the commitment that my brother is making towards this show in the production efforts and helping me present it to the world. And I felt like I was slacking in some areas, falling back into some old kind of habits and routines that weren't beneficial to what we're building together. And I actually said this about a week or so ago, that I've got to meet his energy, the greatness that he brings, how he believes, is building me, is complimenting me, advising me in the spirit of strength and support. And I felt like I was slacking, first slacking on myself and slacking on my brother investing in me, but slacking on you, slacking on the world, slacking with my gift, my intent, my purpose, my calling. And so, I wanted to remind myself to remind you so we that all could be reminded to make sure we're living up to our purpose and that we are setting the boundaries between us and our past. And we're not trying to go back or show up as those clowns that we once were. Hopefully this all come through revelation throughout this show today as we share and you think on topics and take notes and listen back and share it with friends, that you will begin to shape your life and make sure you're aligning with who you are intended to be. Remember, healing requires intersectional care, trauma-informed, culturally aware, and financially just. History should be used to build protective structures, not to pin blame. Let's do this. Can you commit to one small concrete act this week that acknowledges a painful memory and turns it towards communal good? The stories of your life are not antidotes. They're evidence that the line isn't fixed. It's walked, negotiated, and sometimes crossed with a leap of faith. But if you're going to be bold, we're going to need a set of non-negotiables. Here are 4 non-negotiables that I want you to consider. You need to write this down or come back and listen again, but you don't want to miss this. I think this is really heavy for you. Negotiable number 1, you deserve safety and dignity in the present, regardless of who you were in the past. Non-negotiable number 2, truth-telling is a form of care, even when it hurts. Non-negotiable number 3, transformation requires action, not performative words. So talking about doing it, ain't doing it. Thinking about doing it, ain't doing it. Planning about doing it, ain't doing it. Even praying about it, doing it, ain't doing it. Don't decide, do. I found this one really interesting. Non-negotiable number 4, we protect each other during the discomfort of change. And I want to speak to that to some degree. I had somebody around me that when some moments were discomforting and unsettling as I was shifting and changing, they were just really quick to try to call things out, showing how clever they were in their own ego. Instead of meeting me where I was in my discomfort with calm, peace, and strength. It was that ego defense that pushed me up against the wall, and it was icky. It was that wrong kind of feeling, and it wasn't helpful at all. But I'm here to help you today as I help myself. And here are 5 unapologetic statements for your consideration. Take notes again. The past is not a cage, it's a curriculum. Progress without accountability is a scam. Silence is complicity. Speaking up is survival. Healing is communal, not solitary. Bold optimism is a discipline, not a mood. So here is my call to courage action for you. Name one line you're willing to redraw in your life this week. It could be a boundary, a conversation, or commitment to unlearn something harmful. Write it down, say it aloud, and let someone hold you to it. And listen up, here are some practical tools to move you from then to now. Tool number 1 is the memory inventory. Write down one memory that still triggers you. Pair it with one action you can take today to transform its impact. Tool number 2, the accountability pact. Find a person or group you trust. Create a simple pact. Check-ins every 2 weeks with concrete goals. Tool number 3, boundary blueprint. List 3 lines you don't want to cross for others' comfort at your own expense. Share them with someone who will hold you to them. And tool number 4, the action log. Maintain a 1-page log of daily acts that align with your values. Review weekly to see the direction of your line from then to now. Now listen, these aren't flashy hacks. They're steady practices that push the line toward healing and forward movement. Our takeaways today and challenges. The line between then and now is real, and you can redraw it with intention. History is a toolkit, not a chain. Courage is contagious when you act in public with care for others. Here's a challenge statement for you. It's a 3-week bold test that I want you to consider. In week 1, have one hard conversation you've been avoiding with a goal of clarity, not victory. Week 2, do one thing that acknowledges a painful memory and turns it into a communal good. And on week 3, create one visible commitment, a project, a post, or a rule of some kind that channels that memory into action. If you take the bold test with us, tag us on our socials. You can reach us at FFBC Podcast on our socials and tag us using the hashtag Thin Line Challenge. I'll feature you in a future episode. Just share the information on what you're moving forward with your 3-week challenge, your bold test challenge, and tag us with hashtag Thin Line Challenge.
Hello. We do hope that you've enjoyed yourself with the art of staying funky and staying chic. Great day, isn't it?
Hey family, listen, this was strong for me. I hope it impacted and it resonated your life as well. This was really a good place for me to be today, and I'm grateful that you were here to share it with me. You're listening to the thin line between then and now. If you liked what you heard, subscribe, rate, and share. Tell me what thin line you're willing to redraw this week. Remember, the line isn't a verdict, it's a pathway. We choose where it goes together with courage and care. My people all around the world, I wish you peace, love, and a killer journey ahead. Yo, dig this cosmic grooviness, baby. Today, I affirm your right to evolve with dignity. I affirm your power to heal, to choose courage over conformity, and to speak your truth with kindness. I affirm your capacity to love deeply, to give generously, and protect what truly matters, your peace, your time, and your well-being. Go forward with confidence. You belong here. Your future is unfolding in your hands. You are capable. You are valuable. You are deserving of all good things you decide to pursue. Now slowly inhale. Hold. Exhale. Let this confirmation settle in your body, in your heart, into your mind. You are enough. You are alive. You are making history with every small and intentional action you take today.
Gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic.